noticing that every time I try to watch the VOD, there's a huge chunk at the start that's just not there. It's like I'm doing my intro, but by the time it's actually like picking up for the VOD, I'm like halfway through my intro, like mid sentence.
Do you want me to see if I can log into it
Oh, I got it.
to see what they're seeing?
That's why I have the tablet.
Okay.
Okay. We should be good. Remember, we can't swear. I will let you know when it's safe to swear.
Okay.
So,
No?
no. Welcome to Crawler Brawl, where we play dungeon crawlers that I find on Amazon or other places, mostly Amazon. Today we are playing Bag of Dungeon. I just got this game today, so we'll be playing it our first time. We will not be using the Dragon Scrolls, as those are meant for more experienced players. You believe that word is? Okay, so, overview. In Bag of Dungeon, you play an adventurer exploring a dark and deadly labyrinth to find and seal the Ring of Creation. Your quest? Get in, get the ring, and get out. Vile monsters and vicious traps await you, and the fearsome red dragon guards the only exit. The dungeon collapses when the ring leaves. Any adventurer still inside has one last chance to escape, or is lost forever in the ruins.
Alrighty then.
Setup. Place the start tile face up on your playing area. Place the exit tile to one side. Done and done. Shuffle the remaining floor tiles and place them face down in a single stack. Done. Each player chooses a character card, an adventure meeple, and 4 cubes of the same color. Place your meeple on the start tile. I figured you would want the green one. So here's how we distribute the cubes.
Okay.
Place 1 on the 3 lives. 3. 1 at your max health. And 1 at your max APs. The 4th cube is for tracking monster health as you fight.
Okay.
The last person who saw a dragon goes first. We last saw a dragon at the same time, though.
Oh, look, I see a dragon.
Okay. You go first, then. Playing the game. You have a number of action points, APs, available each turn, which you spend to perform actions such as laying new dungeon tiles, moving your adventurer, disarming traps, using items, and casting magic. AP costs. It costs 1 action point, 1 AP, to move 1 space or reveal and lay a new dungeon tile. Some items also cost APs to use, shown on the item. So, go ahead, place a tile. Alright, that's 1 AP. Ah, we have laid a monster.
Crap.
So you've used 2 APs. You could spend APs in any combination. For example, you could draw and place a dungeon tile, 1 AP, move your adventure 1 tile, 1 AP, draw and place another dungeon tile, 1 AP, and cast a spell, 3 APs, and so on until you have spent all your APs or you enter a fight.
So, I can pull another card?
You don't want to move? Okay. When you lay a monster tile, place a monster token there to indicate an unrevealed monster. When an adventurer lands on the tile, draw a monster from the monster's bag and replace the token. Monsters spawn only once for each monster tile laid. Do not draw another monster if you visit that tile again. You fight a troll. 10 health. He's got that. Okay, let's see. Melee hand-to-hand combat happens when opponents are on the same tile. APs are not required for melee combat, except to take an action or use an item or ability that has an AP cost. You cannot use ranged weapons against opponents on the same tile. You can escape from a fight or tag another adventurer to fight with you. Combat steps. Escape. Before each combat round, you may choose to escape to an adjacent tile, spend 1 AP and take 1 direct damage, or draw and escape to a new dungeon tile, spend 2 APs and take 2 direct damage. Your turn ends. Would you like to escape?
I only have one thing.
Okay.
So apparently I have to fight.
Roll the number of combat dice shown on your character card and add the modifier, if shown, then add modifiers for any weapons or items you are using. Ask another player to roll for the monster. They roll the number of dice shown on the monster token, adding any modifier.
Okay, so I need 2 dice.
And so you roll those 2, I roll these 2. 11. 9. Damage. The lowest scoring opponent takes damage equal to the score difference. For example, you score a 9, the monster scores a 5, so the monster takes 4 damage and loses 4 health. So in this
3.
case, 2.
12 minus 9.
11 minus 9.
11 minus 9, sorry. 1, 2.
Direct damage. If an attack states direct damage, deduct the damage direct from your health, armor, and shields to not protect you. Critical hits. If all your dice rolls are identical, 2 6s, 3 4s, etc., you have dealt a critical hit. Double your score, then add modifiers. Monsters cannot score critical hits. Slug it out. Repeat the steps above until one opponent is killed, its health reaches 0, or you escape. Your turn ends after a fight or an escape. So roll again. We keep going until one of you dies. 6. 9. You take 3. 8. 6. And they're identical.
Mm-hmm.
That is double score. So that's 16 minus 6.
He's dead.
He did.
I'm done.
If you defeat a monster, claim it and put it beside your character card. Then draw items from the items bag. Draw 1 item if the monster started with 6 to 9 health. Draw 2 items if the monster started with 10 plus health.
10.
Place each item on an inventory space on your character card face down if you want to hide them from other players.
So, he had 10, so how many do I pull?
2.
2? Those are what I got. I don't know if you'll be able to see
They
that.
can't
It's
see
really
them.
tiny.
You put them in your inventory slots.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have anywhere you can put them but still want to hold on to them, you can put them in the backpack slots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Let's see how that one works. Special tiles. Old Spiky. When entering the Old Spiky tile, you may briefly jam its mechanism by destroying an item. Otherwise, roll a die. If on a 1 or 2, the trap springs, causing 1 dice of damage to anyone on the tile. Moving monsters will always trigger Old Spicy.
Okay.
Come on. 2. Trap springs causing 1 dice of damage to anyone on the tile. That would be me. So let's see. How much health am I losing? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Thy turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna get another thingy. So that's 2, and 1, 2, 3.
You have to roll for Old Spiky. So
I'm getting there.
3.
1, 2.
You lose 1 dice of health. 3.
1, 2, 3.
Now you may move past.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna die.
Move this.
How about that?
We weren't given very many, corners.
Well, there you go.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And did you do one for the tile you laid down?
Yeah.
Okay.
1.
Oh, a crossroad. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, it's 1, 2, 3. That's all my pieces.
Uh-huh.
All my moves, I mean. Your turn. Doesn't have to be on here. It can be here or here, too.
There. That's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I have to pull a monster tile.
Yeah.
I just throw trash away.
A goblin. 5 health.
Dang. Feisty little things, ain't they?
Yep. He gets 1 dice plus 1. So he rolls a 2.
Okay.
And I roll 9 plus 2. I roll 11. So he takes all of his damage. He did.
Okay. It's not booze. Promise.
He only had 5 health, so I do not gain any items.
Okay.
Your turn.
Alrighty then. Let's see. That's 1.
Mm-hmm.
Ask
That's
That's
2.
2. And
3.
hang on a second. Can I put the thingy on there? You're supposed to put it right there.
Now you're supposed to put one of these on there
Oh.
to show that it hasn't been fought yet. You draw a
Ah.
token when you actually go to fight it.
Okay, I gotta mix that. Okay.
3.
Another troll. How am I getting trolls? Six.
And the troll is 2 dice plus 4. 13.
I'm dead. I only have 2 health left.
You lose a life.
Okay. 1, 2. So
Let's see.
So that puts me at 8. I'm sure it wraps around.
If the active player does... Okay, that's for tag teaming. If you lose a fight, reduce your lives by 1 and place all your items on the tile where you died. Return your adventurer to the start tile and reset your health and APs to full. Your turn is over. If you lose your last life, your adventure is also over. Items can be picked up by any adventurer on the tile if it is free of monsters. If a monster is still alive at the end of the fight, it begins the next fight with full health.
So now it goes here?
Yes, but so do your items.
Okay, hang on.
And it is now my turn. 1, 2, 3. I will fight it. Roll for the troll.
7 plus 4 is
11.
11.
7. So I
So-
lose 4 health. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10.
-7.
9. Because mine is 2 dice plus 2.
Oh.
So I lose 1 health. Not quite dead.
14.
Yeah, I'm dead. I didn't have any items to lose, so I lose nothing.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Alrighty then.
Oh no, you're all the way over here.
I know. 2. Do we have to do that again?
No.
3. I have to roll for that?
Yeah.
1 dice?
Yeah. 1. You take 1 dice of damage. 5.
Okay. And then 4, 5.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I don't take damage. 4, 5. Thy turn.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, have we fought that one yet?
No. Okay, 4. Roll for troll. Shit. 6.
15.
dead. I died.
Well, no, yeah.
I died. I mean, dead Jim. Worse than that, he's dead Jim, dead Jim, dead. But I didn't lose anything because I hadn't gained anything yet.
There you go. My turn.
Living's overrated.
1, 2, 3. I will fight this guy. Skeleton.
Okay. Oop.
He has 12 health. 2 dice plus 1 if you would roll for him. 8. My roll is 9.
9.
Because I'm 2 dice plus 2.
Right.
So.
I know you weren't about to chew on that.
So that's
Will you,
8,
puppy?
9. So he takes 1 damage.
7.
8.
8.
He's 2 dice plus 1.
8 plus
5. So I take 3 damage.
Don't even think about it, Dozer.
7. 5.
How are you not dead yet? That's 10.
Okay, so that's 10. And I roll 9. 11. He takes 1 damage. 7.
4.
But it's a double. That's a critical hit, which means that's actually 8 plus 2.
10.
10.
So he takes
3 damage.
3. Dozer, get back up on that chair. Now.
7.
11.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on my last bit of health.
10. 11.
9. I died. One life.
My turn. One, two, 3.
No damage.
Yay! Okay, so 1, 2. Boink.
1, 2, 3. 5, no damage. Or 5.
One, 2, 3. And he's got 12 health.
Yep.
Starting here.
Skeleton gets 4.
I got 6.
So skeleton takes 2 damage.
Yay!
9 and 10. You take
I
1
take
damage.
1 damage. No. Crap.
Do monsters get critical
No,
hits?
monsters do not. It said so. You were reading it. Monsters don't get critical hit.
Okay, good. I was worried there.
Yeah, I would have been dead already. Okay, so 8 plus 2
Plus 1.
plus 1. So 9 minus 5. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on.
You're tied.
So nobody dies.
Nobody.
12. Lord, I feel like I'm playing craps.
7 to 10.
7 to 10. So I lose. I'm dead. Boink. I died.
Okay, so you're dead.
And I'm dead. So you won.
Okay, if you lose a fight, reduce your life by 1 and place all your items on the tile where you died. Return your adventure to the start tile and reset your health and APs to full. Your turn is over. If you lose your last life, your adventure is also over. Items can be picked up by any adventure on the tile for this free of monsters. It's a co-op game. Is there a way to revive you?
Well, I'm a healer, so theoretically, I can revive you.
Place 1 token on me. Yeah, there's no way for me to revive you.
That's okay. This is interesting. It's different. The dogs need to be able to bounce around, and they can't
Yeah.
with all this stuff out. So,
So we're gonna call
kinda-
it for now.
yeah.
We're gonna call it a game.
This was
I
fun.
won. So, how many bags out of 5 would we give this?
4.
4 bags out of 5.
It'd be a lot more fun if I wasn't dealing with puppies trying to
Yeah.
go bananas.
So yeah, this is a solid game. Very fun, very challenging, kind of. If you
Yeah.
count dice rolls as challenging.
Well, I mean, it can be. Especially if we were to get 4 players going, this would
Yeah.
be like totally.
It also supports solo play, so I might
Yeah.
do a solo game next time I get the chance.
Does the dice go in here?
Yeah. So yeah, solid 4 bags out of 5.
This was fun.
Yes. This is fun. This is good dungeon. I recommend.
I want to see some of these tiles. There's an item tile.
Yes.
There's another corner. Ooh, a healing pool.
Da.
Another item tile. Monsters.
Yes.
Apparently that's a girl monster. MS.
Wow.
That's a Ms. monster. I didn't know they gendered them.
No,
Oh
it's
no,
M5.
that's a 5. M5, M6. Okay, never mind. I was like, wow, that's weird.
Although,
I do like the cards.
according to the box and the instructions, the dragon at the end of the dungeon is female.
The thing that's really cool about the character cards is you have one side is the character in female, and then the other side is the same character but the male version. So you have male or female that you can play if you want.
Yep.
But it's the healer is the healer, the elf is the elf, the dwarf is the dwarf. It's just
Yeah.
male or female. That's really cool. And
Yes.
each of them has their own characteristics.
Yes.
I thought that was really brilliant.
They went the extra mile.
Yes, they did. So that was cool.
Yes. I agree. All right. Well, that's going to do it for today's stream because the dogs need to be able to run around and we can't do that with all of this on the table.
No, not
No.
without bouncing the camera around us.
Yeah.
As entertaining as they are.
Yeah. All right. See you guys.
Bye-bye.